Hi everyone, Jamie here with Sweet Pickins. Welcome to our back porch. I'm so glad you're here. So this is video number 2 of the farm stand. So what this video is I showed you guys all that I did at the farm stand on the first video. Now we have to figure out how to maximize our space. In the world of farm stands, bakery stands, this is very, very small. I would say this is probably only about 10, 11 inches deep. So, how are we going to get product in there to stay, not fall? And how are we going to load it up? So, I'm afraid that if we don't maximize our space, we're not going to be able to put a ton of stuff in here. And I really want to fill this bad boy up. And it's going to start out probably lean, and then every week, depending on how it goes, we are going to just keep adding and adding and adding. So the more popular, the more people come, the bigger selection and the more volume it is going to be. Everything is going to be made fresh the day before. So I will talk to you guys on another video about how I'm going to determine my menu and how I'm going to determine quantities when we first get started and kind of where my goal is. So we just have to maximize our space. So as I told you guys in the first video, these two here, I put some wood edges on in the front. I painted them white, distressed them so they kind of match the whole stand. Um, this is going to be for bread. So these top two are going to be for bread. The bread won't fall, the bread won't go anywhere. And I just really wanted to make sure that the bread had a spot, a focal point. And so the bread is going to be here. But look, we've got three more sections, sections each times 3 down. So we need to maximize our space. So I've got some baskets. So I thought I would bring you guys along as I start putting it together and seeing what works and what doesn't. It is late here. It is 9:30. It's been an incredibly long day. I have been up since 4:30. And I went to work super early. So it's just been a very long day, but guys, I wanted to get this done. So there's going to be some complementary pieces to this. So once I get this done, then we can start those complementary pieces. I'm going to have a table like I talked about off to the side. So that's going to hold a few more goodies. I'm going to really focus on like sweet picking stuff and some just little fun little goodies there. Then guys, I picked up this vintage Scholastic rolling metal cart. It's only got 2 shelves on it. It's vintage and it is vintage. I mean, within reason, 60s, 70s. So it's not super old. Um, so I want to get that painted, kind of match it back to the farm stand so we can do a little neighborhood library on Saturdays with the farm and bakery stand. So I would love it if we could get enough cookbooks. Um, and so people can, I just think it would be fun cookbooks, a little library for cookbooks. So you could take one, bring one, and they could just switch out all the time. And I just would love it. I think it would be fun to just pick a couple recipes out of the cookbook, make them. If you love them, save them, and then return the book and get a new book and just do that. I think it'd be fun. So if you've got some cool like vintage books or some cookbooks that you no longer want and you want to donate them to the little library that is going to go with the bakery and farm stand for the community, just shoot me a message. You can always email me at info sweetpickins@gmail.com. You can send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. The information is going to be at the end of the video. Or you could just leave a comment here on this video and we can connect. I would love to add some. I just think a cookbook, little live community library would be super fun, because I'm sure it's going to be mostly adults. It's not really kid related, so I really would like it to be purposeful. And I have gone to little libraries and they're so fun, but there's never been one focused on cookbooks. So that is kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to bring you guys along for those complimentary pieces to the farm and bakery stand. But in the meantime, we've got to figure out what we're going to do here, maximize this space, see what looks good. And then once that's done, we're going to add our cash box and some hooks for some bags. I want to do a cute little sign that talks about me, like not me, meaning me, but I want people to get to know me if they don't already know me. But I want to talk about my business and how I created it and why I started. And I want to add some pictures of the vintage trailer, Hello Sugar Annie. You know, Annie is my vintage trailer for Hello Sugar. I want to add some pictures there. So I want to have some stuff also here to complement and to really talk about my journey. I also want to have my food licenses, my cottage license out so everybody can see that. You know, I'm legit, I'm real. I do have my food license. So I definitely want people to feel safe and know that they're coming and seeing a really cute item and they're going to be getting some really cute or a cute stand with really yummy items is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to set you down. I know I'm talking on the microphone because honestly, this is actually pretty far away from where my camera is. And so I want you to make sure I don't want to yell because it is late. And that's why I have my little, you know, my little grater here, my little vintage grater, and my little microphone because it seems to work really, really well. So I'm going to set you guys down and we're going to kind of put it together, and we may have to like put it together and take it apart and then put it together and then take it apart. We're just going to see. Let's just start putting it together behind the farm stand. I have a whole bunch of baskets and we're just going to see how it works and then just kind of figure it out. So here we go. Okay, let's start out with these. I have some two-tiered baskets. This is going to maximize our space. So I think that these are going to be definitely a winner. I also like how rich they look because they've got the wicker, but they've got the rich wood tones. And I think it's going to complement the wood and the paper and the white backdrop. So let's try these. They're a little tricky to get in, but look, I think these are great. They just add such a nice richness to this. And look, it's two-tiered, guys, and we still could put all our chocolate dip treats, our cookies, all the things in here. So we're gonna load this sucker up, and this I think is gonna be really good. So now I've got some other baskets. Let me show you. So these are some other baskets I have envisioned. These are just really small, squatty, and I really see cookies in here. You know, setting cookies up and being able to layer all the cookies in here, I really think these are a winner. And let me show you guys this basket. I absolutely think this is so awesome. First of all, it's got a wood bottom. Absolutely love that. And it's a rattan. It's a really wide open space rattan, so you really can see inside. But you see how this is higher back here, and then it kind of curves in here. Absolutely love that. So let's try these and see if we can make these work. I kind of have a vision, and I like the white on the basket because it gives a little bit of a lighter feel mixing in all the wood. So I'm thinking of these on the outside, and I'm thinking this one in the middle. It may be a little tight, but let's see if we can make it work. Okay, it works. It's tight, but that's good. And we'll just push everything to the front. Okay, yeah, I like that. Y'all like that? I like that. I like how this looks. It kind of breaks up the richness. I really like this. There we go. I really, really like this. Okay, so now um I've got some shallow baskets. Actually, I just honestly let me grab those. I just took those inside. Full transparency, I already did this video. And my microphone muted. So I just was talking away and you couldn't even hear me. So I took these inside. So we have a couple of different options. So I've got this same rattan basket, high in the back, kind of beveled in the front. Then I've got these really low baskets, similar to those white ones, those whitewashed ones, but these are a nice light tone. I love how shallow these are. So we've got a couple options here. So we've got this set of three, and then we have another set of three. So I'm going to show you what I have, and I'm going to have you guys help me pick. Okay. So I was thinking to just put this little basket in the middle, kind of like we did here, and just put these small baskets right in the front. So I was thinking this might be good. Keeps it light, small, shallow, not super big and bulky and cumbersome. I do like this. However, my concern with this is, are we going to maximize our space with these? I don't know. So let me show you. Okay, this is option A, the shallow baskets. Now I'm going to show you what else I have, because true transparency, guys, I have three more of these. The two-tiered ones. I had 6 total. So let's try the 6 down here. Now we're not going to do the 6 here. Let's break this up. We don't want it to be solid. We want to break this up. And not only that, this section from here to here is actually shallower from this one from here to here. So let's take these out, and then let's try the other baskets. Same ones, rich tone, 2-tier. These are going to be a little trickier to get in because I did put this little wood ledge in the front. I know you guys probably can't see it on camera, but I did put this wood ledge. Okay, so there's that. Guys, I really actually like that. I think this looks really, really good like this. Um, what do you guys think? I do like these other shallow baskets. I do really like those. So what do you guys think? Comment. Put comments down below. Let me know if you like the 2-tier or if you like the shallow baskets. Maybe that will help me decide. But I love how cohesive this looks. It looks really put together. It has a professional look about it. And what I like the most out of all of it is we are going to be able to maximize our space because we've got the 2 tiers, 2 tiers, 2 tiers, 2 tiers, and then we same on the bottom, and then we've got the middle. So I don't know, gosh, I don't know. I have to really meal it over. So just comment below. Let me know what you think. So the next thing to do is, to hang my stuff on this wood, the cash box and all the things I had talked about. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to start working on the complimentary pieces because I do have a date for my farm stand. My farm stand is opening in 2 weeks from Saturday, and it is Thursday late night. And so I've got 2 weeks to get this all done and put together. And so I don't want to stall because I have a million other things that I'm working on. But yes, so I think this is absolutely fun and it's a winner. And I sure hope if you are local, you stop by, you say hi. The first few weeks, I'm going to be playing a huge part in this. The rest of the time, I'm probably going to be out there, but I'm going to be working on furniture and doing other things. And so it's an honest stand. So you just come and you pay and whatnot. So anyway, I just cannot wait for this journey. I'm always trying something and I'm always trying to build off of my business. I try to do that. And that's why I don't always just have my trailer. I do events without my trailer. I do events like this, which is just a farm stand. So if you're local, it's Saturday from 8 to 4 or 8 to 12, 8 to 12, 8 to 12 on Saturdays. So we're going to do some more videos talking about all the goodies, complimenting this stuff. So there is more videos about the farm stand. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And guys, make sure you are following along on Instagram and Facebook also. Just type in Sweet Pickins Reno, Pickins Reno, because I'm going to have what the stand looked like before. I'm going to do a reel. I'm going to have a highlight bubble, and I'm going to do tons of stories on my farm stand. I cannot wait to show you guys the before and the after and all the in-betweens. You guys will see all that content definitely on the Instagram and Facebook page. I got this weird light right here. And so definitely follow us there. And then don't forget, guys, we have a website, shopsweetpickins.com. So we've got a lot of inspirational decorating pictures and we have a blog. And then, of course, we've got a section for you to shop to find some really fun goodies for your home. So, and I'm talking to you guys this whole time without my microphone. So, hopefully, you guys can hear me. I forget this little silly thing. I don't know. I'm so loud that who would have ever thought that I need a microphone because I am loud all the time. And so it just makes it easier, especially when it's windy because I got the little muff on here. And I just think it's kind of fun. It kind of looks like a microphone. I just think it's kind of fun. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys. I've got some other videos coming. We're going to be making a DIY tomorrow, some really cute handcrafted flags. And then we are going to be in the kitchen making some yumminess. So definitely stay tuned. Check back all the time. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know every time Sweet Pickins uploads a new video. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. I will see you all soon.